Hello subscribers and non-subscribers, welcome to a quick episode where I'm going to be trying to show off how to add a custom badge to Sword of the Stars 2. There's one thing that you have to have first, which is, well, of course the game, but after that you have to go and download a file real quick from this page, which I'll have a link to in the description. You will need an account to be able to actually see the file, so you'll want to go and register an account and then download the file. Specifically this one here. You will then want to go and copy the contents of said file and place them into a folder. In my case, I decided to just make a folder called Tools on my C drive. I didn't even put it in Program Files. It's just right there on the C drive. And I just placed it right in there. And then you'll want to copy one of the badges that you want. So you'll want to go and make your way over to your Sword of the Stars 2 file, which in my case is in the Program Files x86 because I have a 64-bit system. If somebody has a 32-bit system, it would be in just regular Program Files. Although the game does, I believe, actually list that it requires a 64-bit OS, so yeah. But I think it's still technically possible to play with a 32-bit OS, just, get terrible performance. So in my case, I would go computer, local disk C, program files x86, Steam, Steam Apps, Com, and Sword of the Stars 2. Although the Steam Apps, Com, and Sword of the Stars 2 would be the same for anyone. In my case, it's on the C drive. Someone else might have it on a separate drive if they decided that their OS, or if their OS is on its own drive or partition of said drive. You'll then want to go to the Assets folder. Go to, in my case, I usually just go to Base. I find it to be the easiest. Then go to Factions. Then, in my case, if I wanted to add one to the humans, well, technically speaking, it doesn't matter if it's the humans. It could be anyone. Whoever's things you think will work best, you can go ahead and grab those. So in my case, I'd go like humans, badges, and then I'd grab one of these. I personally prefer human badge 01. I find that it will generally work best for pretty much anything. So that's what I used to add one of the more recent ones that I did. But especially since some of these are, well, you know what? I'll show you actually. I believe this one is one that is a bit odd when you actually show it off in game. So I'll go ahead and use that one. And so I'll just tell it to, so this link, or the thing that you guys had to download before, you'll just go ahead and click this, the Unsutsify All, which is just essentially supposed to mean unsort of the starsify everything in this folder here. And then you'll need something like Photoshop. GIMP will probably work. Paint might even work, so long as it's able to open a TGA file. You're fine. But I personally prefer Photoshop. I don't like GIMP. But of course, Photoshop costs money, so yeah, it's got that going for it. So go ahead and have that open up. So yeah, this, when you look at it in game, while you see this whole box here, it will not actually use that box. It will instead just use this image here and exactly the image itself. It won't even have a box, won't be even a box around this image. So even if I put something over here, it won't even really show the entire image unless it looks exactly like this. So USA flag is not necessarily the best badge to try to use, so I don't advise using it. That's why I personally prefer the human badge one. This one will generally work for almost anything you add. So Yeah, that's just the way it is. And so, yeah, you'll want to go and open up the TGA that this created, the actual standard TGA file, not the TGA, whatever that symbol is. It's skipping my mind right now for some reason. And so, yeah, you'll just want to go place, and then find an image that you want to use. Let's see. I'll go ahead and do this. And I don't even need to actually have it fill that entire thing real quick. 1 second, let's go and redo that. Okay. And so I will then actually want to go and fill in the entirety of the background layer here with just black. I'm going to actually hide that real quick to make sure that there is nothing of the background layer there, and voila. Now I have a Free Planets Alliance thing here. And then I just go do a save as. I like to go and actually usually have a PSD of it, just so that it's easy for me to go and make any changes here if I want, without needing to go through that entire process again. And then do an actual save as, set it as a TGA. And oh, you also want to make sure the size of these have to be the exact same. So in this case, 512 by 512. I don't recall what all the sizes are exactly, actually, off the top of my head. And I don't believe they're listed anywhere in here. Yeah, no. But after you go and add in the image, or actually create the TGA, you want to click on this application right here, the Sotsify, so sort of the Starsify application. Or actually, no, excuse me, never mind, that's not actually what you want to do. You want to bring up command prompt. So, /cmd. Oh, whoops. And you want to do cd, which will change the directory, but you want to go and add in, I believe exactly 2 dots is required. But maybe only one. Just a single one might actually work. I don't actually recall off the top of my head. But whatever. So you'll want to do that. And in my case, I would do cd tools, which will put me in this folder right here. And then I will want to do SOTSIFY and then put in the name. So Free Planets Alliance and .tga, and then type in the name again. .tga, and then add in that. And then hit enter. Oh, whoops. Here, actually, 1 second. I seem to be remembering something wrong. Let me go and look at this real quick. Oh, page 8. This is the one I want, yeah. No? What? Madness. I'm not seeing anything on here. Huh. Is it page 7? It is page 7. Okay, let me see this. Okay, I did those in reverse. No, wait. No, I didn't. Never mind. What? What? What exactly did I do wrong there? I'm not quite seeing what I did wrong, apparently. Try to figure this out. I guess I gotta do the underscores. Yep. Okay, so you know what? I'm going to actually change the name of this to FPA to keep it as short as physically possible. Okay, so let's go and actually redo that because I done screwed up. So yeah. Yeah, no, it needs 2 periods. So cd tools sots fiy, yeah, fpa.tga, fpa.tga, that. There we go. And voila. Here is the specific type of TGA file that is utilized by Sword of the Stars. And so I just go copy that, paste it into here. And then there are 2 places where I need to go and change things. One is in the faction XML file. I need to go and actually add that badge. So I scroll down to where the badges are. And then just make the changes here that are required. I tend to copy and paste the one at the very bottom and then just add in, just change the file name to the one I need. Okay, and that is one part done. Then I have to go and change it elsewhere. I believe it is in the materials. Or no, never mind, no it's not. Definitely can't be the materials. Where is it else that you need to change it? I know there's a second place you got to change it in. Skin 1 XML. Which is situated where exactly? I don't actually recall off the top of my head. Base UI skin. What? Okay. This place might actually be a slightly better tutorial than what I'm doing. Well, not even just slightly better, but a better tutorial overall, actually. And so in this case, I scroll down, gotta find out where my badge is. Or where the badges are situated. Let's just do a human. Badge. That's Hiver badges, but that's close enough. Okay, so yeah, those are the avatars up there. There's a ton of stuff here. So okay, here we go. So basically you need to go down to line 2045. And I add in my thing here, or copy and paste the bottom one, which is in this case one that I personally created. So change these as required and do a save. And then we go and look at it in game. So give me 1 second. Okay, so create a game. Any old, just add a random person there, and voila, here it is. This could actually be done slightly better. I'm sure there's actually one that I could have used that would have actually looked better. This still goes with the sort of general shape of that original flag, so I might want to redo this one with a better option, but it gets the general job done. Then I've got one that I created, which is actually the same, more or less, that I use for my YouTube logo. But yeah, so there you guys go. And it shows up in game actually perfectly. So we'll just go ahead and tell it to start an actual game. Okay, so the game crashed on me, so I need to do this real quick in post. But if you look in the top left-hand corner, you can kind of see it. It's a bit faded due to the overlay that's currently on the screen, but yeah, like I said, it works. You can sort of see it up there in the top left-hand corner. So that is going to be all for this video. As always, like, favorite, comment, subscribe, share, and I will see you guys next time. And I don't usually do these tutorials, but I felt like doing one real quick, just so that there's an actual video showing it off for anyone who's interested in it. So yeah, goodbye.